Hi, water signs. Happy Saturday. Let's get started with your reading. Spirit, any messages for water signs, please? What do my water signs need to know? You have the Ace of Pentacles. Water signs, Spirit. Any messages for water signs? The Strength card. Messages for water signs, please. The Three of Wands. Any messages for water signs, please, Spirit? Messages for water signs. You have the Magician, Ace of Wands. Any messages for water signs? Six of Swords. You know, I feel like a lot of you are waiting for an opportunity or you're holding back from something here. I also don't know why I'm getting this. A lot of you are like wishing for better days. You're manifesting better days. You're trying to overcome something. I also feel like a lot of you are like trying to, I don't know why I want to say this. You're trying to make something work. Okay? Or you're waiting for an opportunity. You're trying to get over something, or you're trying to make something work here. Here's the thing. I feel like a lot of you are getting over something with the Six of Swords, okay? There's this energy of whatever has been troubling you is going to get better in time. And I also feel like a lot of you are either turning your back on something, or you're kind of waiting for something to come in, okay? I feel like with the Strength card, a lot of you are trying to be patient about something, okay? But you could also be holding back with the Strength card. You may be focused on something as well. Like, maybe you're trying to turn your back and not think about it so much, but you really are still focused on it. But I do feel like there is something that's manifesting, or there's something that you are going to get over. There is going to be a new start. This could be job related. Maybe you're turning your back on a job, a financial situation here. Maybe some of you are stressed out about money. Maybe some of you are going to get some sort of money that is going to allow you to ease in a better mindset, okay? For some of you, there's something here that has either had potential, there's some sort of offer here that you turn your back on, or you may be choosing to turn your back on, okay? You could have turned your back on this in the past, and now you're kind of waiting for something new to pop up, okay? It could be a relationship, it could be money, financial, a job, whatever. But there's something, I also feel like there's something coming that you don't really see either. Okay? Some of you may have struggled to let this go, or you're struggling. Some of you are like in the energy of letting this go, in the energy of turning your back away from this. Okay? I also feel like there's something about potential here. You could be dealing with a job or a relationship that you thought was the Ace of Pentacles. You thought it was very stable, very abundant. It had a lot of potential, but I see you holding back from this. Like, trying to get away. Maybe some of you feel like, you know, I don't know why I want to say this intentionally. Some of you feel like you're not cut out for this. Like, you don't have what it takes for this. Okay? But somebody's manifesting here. I feel like somebody is cooking. Or there's something that is manifesting in your energy that you are unaware of. You know, this kind of reminds me of fire signs reading. And their reading got cut short yesterday. But their reading was like somebody was in and then somebody was out. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I am looking at this Three of Wands, looking at the Six of Swords. And it's like somebody is moving on and somebody is watching somebody move on. Okay? I don't know why I'm getting that. I feel like whatever you're moving away from knows that you're moving away from. And I feel like this takes a lot of strength. It's taken a lot of courage to get over this, whatever this is. Some of you may feel like you're forced to leave something behind. Okay? I don't know. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please. What is this Ace of Pentacles? Okay, well, that's a lot of cards. I'll take it. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Six of Wands, and the Lovers. So this may have to do with a relationship, because you do have the Lovers here, but you also have the Three of Pentacles here. So this could have to do with a job. Maybe, you know, the Three of Pentacles here and the Three of Wands, I don't always say this, but it could be a factor as usual. This could be a third party type of situation. I feel like some of you may have tried to pursue somebody, and this could be money. Somebody could be pursuing somebody for money. Somebody could be obviously pursuing a new job, a better job, or someone's just making the decision to pursue something. Some of you may want something to work out, or you're choosing to pursue something that works out. Okay? Maybe some of you have a financial obligation with somebody. To me, this also gives me the energy of somebody trying to get on the same level or trying to work something out here. Okay? Because you're going from the Three of Pentacles to the Lovers. Okay? So it could be somebody's determined to make something work. I don't know. Maybe you constantly give to a situation and somebody tends to hold back from it. Or they never fully accept what you have to offer. I also feel like for some of you, this is a learning lesson. Three of Pentacles, Chariot, and the Six of Wands. It's like somebody wants something to be successful. You know, this may be somebody that only comes around when they want attention or money. Maybe this is somebody that pursues somebody for money. And I've been getting that a lot for you water signs. I don't know why. It may have to do with attention. It may have to do for money. It may have to do with an image or a social status. But that's what I'm getting. Because there's also the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And the Five of Swords talks about manipulation, self-sabotage, you know, playing games to a certain extent. So there's something that's solid here, but maybe it never got taken serious. It never got taken to the next level. Okay, but there's that intention of it going to the next level. Some of you could be waiting on somebody to take you serious. I'm going to be honest. You may question if somebody has feelings for you. You may question if something is going to work out in your life. Okay. You may be dealing with somebody that only romantically pursues you for money. That is what I'm getting heavily. This person, you know, I don't know water signs if this is you or the person you're dealing with, but whoever this is, okay, they may try to come around or act like they're in love with you when there's money involved or there's something that they can get out of you. I'm going to be very honest. The Three of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Six of Wands. Because the Six of Wands talks about success and recognition. But this may be somebody that comes around when they want your attention or time or money. I'm going to be very, very honest. Okay? They act like they're invested with the Three of Pentacles. Maybe this person might come to their senses and try to be serious. I don't know. I do not know. Spirit, clarify the Three of Wands, please. What is this Three of Wands? You have the Chariot again. Clarify this Three of Wands, Spirit. What is this Three of Wands? Ten of Pentacles. Clarify this Three of Wands. Temperance. Page of Wands. You know, a lot of you are waiting for something to work out. A lot of you want something to be successful. Okay? Maybe this is a home life, a job, a family dynamic. Okay? A lot of you are waiting around about this. Here's the thing. A lot of you may be in mumbo jumbo with somebody that only comes around when it has to do with finances or resources. I'm going to be honest. This is your goal. This is what you're focused on. But I feel like you spend a lot of time waiting on this with the Temperance and the Page of Wands. Like, you could be the go-getter. You could be the breadwinner. This person may know this. Some of you are very focused on your success. But you spend a lot of time waiting on whatever this is. Like, it's going to come. Maybe this is what you're trying to pursue. I don't know. But you spend a lot of time waiting on this. Or you've been waiting on this to happen. I don't know. Clarify the Ace of Wands, Spirit. What is the Ace of Wands? You have the Death card. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands, Spirit. Clarify the Ace of Wands. You have the Two of Swords, the World card. Clarify the Ace of Wands, please. I'll take it. The Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Hangman. You know, it's funny because the Ace of Wands talks about a new beginning to a certain degree. And this can be a very flingy sexual card. Here's the thing. Something has ended and I feel like you're very unsure about it. You're very unsure and you may not even really think that it's over. Or you may be having a hard time processing if something has really ended or not. I also feel like with the Hangman, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Somebody may try to come back or you want to balance something out with somebody. Okay? I feel like some of you could be dealing with a cycle where somebody is on and off in your life all the time. Or this is the energy you deal with. Somebody could also be a people pleaser to a certain extent. Or it's like they're constantly doing something for somebody. And I feel like with the Hangman here, you may be starting to realize that. Like, you may be starting to see something in a different perspective, on and off. Like, this person plays single. They like to be single. This is also someone, Six of Pentacles is also someone that breadcrumbs. You know, the World to the Six of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody that to me, this is someone that you're on and off with. It's a cycle. It's repetitive. Okay, you may have cut this person off. Things may have ended. You may be trying to turn your back on this. I do think that this person is going to try to come around. At least I think they're thinking about it. Okay, because there's some sort of insight or something from a different perspective. And I feel like somebody questions if something is really over between you and them. And it's like, I feel like this person comes around, when they're better or when they feel better. I don't know. Or like when they want to be seen, when they want to deal with you. I feel like when you move away from this person, this is when they come back around, really. I don't know. Okay, you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces. Aquarius? I don't know. I feel like somebody plays a lot, really. With the Magician to the Ace of Wands. This is somebody that plays a lot. Maybe this is you or them. I don't know. It's very on and off is what I'm getting. And this person comes around when they want attention or resources. Like I said, this could be a financial read. Maybe some of you are turning your back on a job to pursue something better. Okay? Maybe with the Ace of Wands, you kind of question if you made the right choice leaving something behind. I feel like if you question that, it'll play out in your favor. Six of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. If you're looking for a job, I do think that people will hire you. You will get the call back. You will get a job. You know, things will be stable and sustainable in your life, okay? Let's pull some T cards on this, water signs, because this is really interesting. Spirit, any T card? Oh, okay. You have unbothered. You have ego. Any T cards for my water signs, please, Spirit? You have jackpot. Any T cards for my water signs, please, Spirit? You have always partying. Any messages? Romantic love affair. Okay. Any messages for my water sign? And then you have moving on. It wanted to come out in the reverse. I'm going to take it in the reverse. And then... okay. Here's the thing. This may be somebody that stops you from moving on. They tend to cock block you. Because moving on came out in the reverse. And for me, that just simply means it's the reverse. It's the opposite of what this card means. You could be dealing with somebody that is a sneaky link. Or like I said, you could be dealing with a relationship, a connection, a situationship. Something that is constantly on and off in your life, in and out. Here's the thing. This person, like I said, they come around when they need resources because you have unbothered, ego, and jackpot. I hate to say this. Somebody knows that somebody is very stable. They're very financially, like, someone can support them. I hate to say that. Here's the thing. This person may always hit you up to go out and party. Maybe you pay for everything. Maybe you go to the bar and pay for all the shots. Maybe you pay for the bottle. You know, maybe when you go out to eat, you're the one that pays for everything. Okay? Everything is a celebration to this person. And I feel like maybe this person asks you for money and they go out and they party on it. I'm going to be honest. Or they go out and they entertain other people on it. And even if they're not entertaining people romantically, sexually, they could just be out there just fake flexing. I gotta be honest. Okay? For some of you, the reason I say that this is a sneaky link, because you have romantic love affair and it's a sex fake secret lover. There's somebody that, I'm gonna be honest, if this is a connection, this is a connection that is not very serious at all. And I also feel like this is something that keeps you stuck, or somebody has a hard time moving on from this. And I feel like, I don't know why I feel the need to say this. Somebody could use money to kind of impress somebody. Like the only time they come around is when it has to do with money. Or they use money to shut you up. Because when this person wants to deal with you, they'll deal with you. When this person doesn't want to deal with you, they will not deal with you. This person is very egotistical. I feel like this person is very hurt. Okay? But somebody has a hard time getting over this. Yeah, bad habits, an offer, hooked. Somebody is obsessed and you have obsessive lover. Yeah. Somebody is obsessed. This person is very hurt. They need to go heal. Here's the thing. Somebody depends on somebody. This person is very codependent because this person has bad habits. Maybe they're a drinker, they do drugs, they're always partying, they have bad habits. They may try to offer you a relationship to keep you stuck. I'm going to be serious because this person is hooked. And I feel like they're hooked because there's jackpot, there's money involved. And I feel like this person, they pretend that they're into you. They pretend to obsess over you. Or maybe even if they don't pretend, they do obsess over you. But here's the thing. They obsess over you because somebody is somebody's ATM here. They don't want somebody getting away. I don't know. I'm going to be very honest here. It's like somebody is waiting for someone to do right. But this is very toxic. Whatever this is, it is very, very toxic, my water signs. Do you really want to put up with this? I mean, I feel like somebody has already halfway turned their back on this. I don't know. I don't think this person is who you think they are with jackpot. If you think that you've won the jackpot with this person, you certainly have it. This person is using you for a jackpot. I gotta be honest. There's other things that consume this person when they're not in contact with you. I don't know, water signs. If it resonates with you, this was very bizarre, by the way. And fire signs reading was very bizarre too. Even if this person offers you something, they're still gonna keep you a secret. They're not gonna take it very seriously. I don't know. Maybe this person ignores you. I don't know. If this resonated, water signs, please like and subscribe. And if it didn't resonate, please like and subscribe anyways. I mean, take what resonates with you and leave the rest, guys.